Noreen and welcome to my kitchen, and a new episode of the holidays are coming. Today we're going to make a no churn pumpkin pie ice cream. This is going to be fabulous, and we're going to use some of that Torani Pumpkin Pie Syrup in it, and it's going to taste amazing. So let's go see how we do this. We're going to go over these ingredients real quick and then we'll get started. We're going to need 2 cups of heavy cream, 1 cup of solid packed pumpkin, 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. Mine is a little dark. I'm not sure why because I just bought it. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of this Torani Pumpkin Pie Syrup, a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to bring a bowl over here and I'm going to go ahead and we're going to pour in the sweetened condensed milk and get all of that in there. Get a spat. And I'm sorry that my hand is in your way, but it can't be helped. There we go. There we go. We're going to go ahead and pour in our pumpkin pie syrup, our pumpkin pie spice, and our vanilla extract. And I'm going to just give this a stir and combine them. Oh, we need to put the pumpkin in here too.
Oh yeah.
Pumpkin is probably essential in pumpkin pie ice cream, right? Okay, so just give this a good stir. It smells like pumpkin pie already. I'm just going to graduate to a whisk. I'm going to need my spatula. Okay, now I'm going to move all this out of the way. I'm going to set this pumpkin mixture and condensed milk aside for just a minute. And then we're going to work on our heavy cream. We're going to go ahead and pour this in here. It is very cold. I just took it out of the fridge. And we're just going to go ahead and beat this until we get stiff peaks. Alright. Don't overbeat it, because if you overbeat it, you'll get butter, and you don't need ice cream to have butter in it. Okay.
Oh.
Although...
Pumpkin butter?
You mean like pumpkin flavored spreadable butter? Because pumpkin butter doesn't have any butter in it.
Yeah.
Alright. This is exactly how you want it. Stiff peaks. But don't overbeat it. You can tell if you're getting ready to overbeat it because it'll start to get lumpy. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to take the whisk out of that one. We're going to go ahead and we're going to gently combine these. You can't really mess this up. Now we fold. We fold the light with cream into the heavier pumpkin and condensed milk mixture, just like we do with the other no churn ice creams. This is really easy and it's going to render you a fantastic dessert, I promise. Just go slow, bring it up from the bottom, flip it over itself. Just like that. This is going to make it light and airy, and if you don't have an ice cream machine, or even if you do, but you don't like getting it out, and you don't like washing it, you know, for any number of reasons, make this. This is a fantastic dessert. You can throw it in the freezer a few days before Thanksgiving. You can even put this in one of those Ziploc containers that have a lid. You don't have to put it in a bread pan like I'm going to do. I just don't happen to have one of those containers on hand right now. And you can just keep it in the freezer, and you'll have your own ice cream ready for Thanksgiving dessert. You serve this with apple pie or all by itself with some caramel sauce. People are going to love you, and they're going to think that you went to a lot of trouble, but you didn't. It's going to take about 10 minutes to throw together, and it's all good. I'm going to taste it. You want to taste it? You didn't just do that with the camera.
I didn't.
You have another hand.
That's my stupid hand.
It's really tasty.
Yes, that's very
and
good.
yes, I'm putting the spatula back in there. This is for my family. Okay, pour this into whatever container that you have on hand that will, you know, that you can fit this mixture into. I'm using a bread pan today. You don't have to use a bread pan. You can just use a regular Tupperware. It doesn't matter. Spread this out evenly. Give it a few taps. Get rid of that. Now give it a couple of gentle taps. Then I'm going to cover this. If you are using a container that already has a cover, then pop it on there. And this needs to go in the freezer for 4 to 6 hours or until it's set and scoopable. When it's time to serve this up, we'll bring you back and we'll fix you a bowl of pumpkin pie ice cream. Okay, we're back, and it is actually the next day. I was really tired last night. Nobody was really feeling like dessert, so I know that's shocking, right? So I'm just going to scoop some out here. And after it's been in the freezer for overnight, you might want to let it sit on your counter for about 10 minutes.
It really firmed up.
It really did firm up a lot. But it's really, really tasty. And what I have here is I have some of my caramel sauce that I made. And we're just going to drizzle that over the top. Not a lot, just a little bit. And it's going to firm up real nice once it hits that cold pumpkin ice cream. There you go. Look at that. And if you want to be real fancy, you can just go ahead. Look at that. Who wouldn't want to serve that for Thanksgiving? Or heck, who needs to wait for Thanksgiving? You want to taste it, honey?
Sure.
Ooh, let me get you some ice cream. Here. What do you think? This tastes awesome, folks. You must try this. It is fantastic recipe to put in your recipe box along with those other no churn ice cream recipes that I showed you earlier in the summer. Don't worry, we have more coming. You know, Christmas is coming, and what goes with Christmas better than peppermint? I'm just saying. You can just wrap this up, put it back in your freezer, and enjoy. But you know, I hope that you give this no churn pumpkin ice cream a try, and I hope that you love it as much as we do. And until next time, I'll see ya.